And time now for a story you'll see only here on Western Mass News after a man was struck by a train while trespassing on the tracks last night. Amtrak Police are out patrolling the areas where they say people frequently cross.
Well, the man was injured, but Amtrak detectives say crossing the tracks can be deadly, and the risks are now higher now that a newer, faster train line will begin service tomorrow. Amtrak Police took Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo out near a trespassing hotspot for an exclusive look. And she's live from Chicopee with more. Audrey?
We were out here with Amtrak Police earlier today looking for trespassers. This portion of the track is near Chicopee Comp High School, and while there were no students trespassing while our cameras were rolling, we're told by detectives that a few middle school students were stopped afterwards. But you can see that there's a well-worn path here and that it's something people do somewhat frequently. And with the new train line starting up tomorrow, Amtrak detectives say that they're scared it's only going to increase the potential for a trespasser to lose their life. Only one person was caught approaching the train tracks on Bolduc Road. Though he didn't actually cross, Amtrak police say this area is a common spot for illegal trespassing, which is why they stop people before they even come close.
And we're trying to change people's behavior, and I think that's the most important thing.
Detective Robert Hansen says this education is the first slap on the wrist before they have to slap on the cuffs.
Trespassing on the railroad tracks is an arrestable offense in Massachusetts. So a complaint would be filed with the district court. And then you would have a complaint hearing at that point.
The man who was struck by the train Wednesday night was trying to cross these tracks here by Exchange Street. Detectives tell us this is just another one of the hot spots they're watching, and that this was the fourth time this year a person had been struck while trying to cross.
The individual was transported to the hospital. He was also charged criminally for trespassing on the railroad tracks.
With the Valley Flyer service beginning on Friday, Hansen says the trains will do just that. Fly by at speeds of up to 79 miles per hour. And while there used to only be a couple of trains on that track per day, now
you're going to see the increased passenger service.
Hansen says the biggest takeaway should be to abandon the preconceived notion that you can make it across in time.
The engineer has zero reaction time from that curve to where we're standing right now before they see something in front of them.
Hansen says when it comes to the idea of trespassing on this land, he says the property lines vary at different points on the track, but to be safe, you should remain 25 to 30 feet away from the track on either side at all times. Reporting live in Chicopee, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.